Welcome everyone to our virtual open house at 167 Douglas Drive in North Rosedale.
It's exciting to be here because this is a grand dam of a beautiful home. It is authentic Rosedale. It has graciousness, refinement, grandeur, wonderful spaces. I'm really excited, and I'm excited because I'm going to showcase the dining room.
Oh, good. And we all talk about square footages and lot sizes, and houses really are not all about that, but this house has it all. We're in a beautiful center hall space with a private drive on a 50-foot frontage, which on Douglas Drive is extremely rare. One car garage with 2 garage doors, meaning you can drive in one side, you're open to the garden, so for garden furniture, for an antique car that you may want to walk in.
Rosedale was one of Toronto's first suburbs. It was a planned community. And in Rosedale, why the name Rosedale? The history is because there were wild rose bushes that grew on this acreage. And this is a planned area, beautiful homes. So you see a consistency, but now since this was built in 1912, these gorgeous, majestic trees everywhere, beautifully landscaped gardens. The treescape here at Rosedale is so lovely. You see all these different architectural designs, and they've been updated over time. It's really lovely.
From a shopping perspective, you have a couple of banks on Summerhill, you have Summerhill Market, you have a perfect dry cleaner, beautiful bakery, a flower store, so a little village within this beautiful residential setting.
We're just near Chorley Park. Chorley Park in and of itself is a beautiful, beautiful public space, a beautiful park. From Chorley Park, you enter into the trail systems. So if you wanted to go to the Saturday market when it reopens, you have direct access to the trail system. If you want to walk your dog, you want to go for a walk. It's at the Brickworks, is a beautiful public space, so you can go for kilometers and kilometers. So I'm going to see you inside. I'll be in the dining room, and Christian, I'll meet you in the living room.
Very good.
We're hearing from clients that there's a movement back to formality and formal dining rooms and separation of space. This is a beautiful, wouldn't you just love to have Christmas or Thanksgiving or the holidays here? I'm afraid to lift this. I won't lift this because it's probably too heavy, but you'll have a beautiful roast. This is a beautiful place to have family dinners on Sunday evenings, a lovely glass of wine. There's a refinement to this home, and it's just an elegant place to raise your family. The home was built in 1912, and many of the original elements have been retained. From the facade, you'll have noticed the beautiful windows with mullions, and here we have a cross beam, referred to as a coffin ceiling or a cross beam ceiling in the dining room. So this is a very gracious room, and here the separation, and I'll see you back in the kitchen after you visit Christian in the living room. You have a swinging, these are always fun, children love these doors, a swinging butler's door. No butler here today, but we are here to showcase this spectacular home, and it's priced at $6,250,000. Over to you, Christian.
I love this space. I feel like I'm sitting in a very elegant, cozy, English country home. I wish the fireplace was going. Very rare to have this double-sized living room. We have 2 full seating areas. So for large family gatherings, for Christmas, for anything you may celebrate, it's a perfect home. It's also a perfect home for lots of kids, and certainly teenage kids, because the bedrooms that you have seen are very, very large. All the areas, there's a lot of privacy in this home. But let's just stick a little bit in this room with the elegance it exudes. We have a bay window that faces Douglas Drive, 2 side windows for nice light, and then this beautiful wood-burning fireplace, which you will see once Wissam turns around, which is adorned by this beautiful antique mantle. We have a built-in speaker just above me. Lots of wall space for art, which makes any house refined, as Paul described this house. As formal as the living room may seem, now let's go to the juxtaposition, which is a really fun family room, where more casual family living will take place.
I feel that the family room reminds me of the great hotels of London, England. So it feels a little bit like Brown's. You've got the furniture is spectacular, but you have this, it's a sunken space, it's an intimate space. The space here has skylights, massive windows overlooking the back garden, and you're still part of everything in this beautiful home. And behind you, Wissam, is Christian and I both commented, we love the banquette space with the red banquette for casual breakfast. It is one open concept space of breakfast, kitchen, and family.
This looks like sort of a very sexy French bistro kind of a breakfast or dining meal.
Would you like steak frites,
I
sir?
would. This feels like a steak frite kind of a place with a nice Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Beautiful in this red leather upholstery. Again, south-facing garden, and all the windows are south-facing. We don't need any lights on here.
So here in the updated kitchen, we have Shaker-style cabinetry, very authentic and sympathetic to the restoration and renovation of this house. And these beautiful, beautiful countertops. The black here has touches of green, gray, and white. I love this countertop. And we have stainless steel appliances, the center island. It is a beautiful kitchen. I like the idea that you called it, it's like a brasserie, French bistro.
Yeah, and it's a real chef's kitchen. You have sort of a 6-burner Wolf gas cooktop and oven. You have 2 Sub-Zero fridges with freezer drawers for a large family. You have a double pantry, lots of storage. You have seating behind this bar. Want to entertain, it flows perfectly between the dining room and your family space.
So we're going to go upstairs and we'll meet Christian upstairs. You're going to note here the gracious staircase, and underneath the staircase is a tiny little powder room, which is handy. Let's go through to the main floor, the main foyer, and then we'll meet Christian upstairs. So here, elegant wallpaper, beautiful wall space, as Christian pointed out. And then as we go upstairs, I love this leaded glass window at the top of the stairs. Frequently homes of this vintage, and it was built in 1912, did not have air conditioning, of course, and they would have back sunrooms for hot summer nights. And they would also have, this door would have gone to a back staircase. So there's no back staircase anymore, it's storage. But there are fun little things of homes like this.
How grand this space is. You could put literally a grand piano on this landing. This is what you and I both were saying about the elegance and yet the grandeur, but the comfort of this house.
I like going to a second floor hallway. This is a proper hallway versus a hall because, as you said, you have this space. So you have a large dresser and beautiful art, and you have a tremendous sense of space.
And all the bedrooms flow equally off this landing. They're very, very generous in size. Most of them are actually of identical size, so your kids don't have to fight who gets which bedroom. But let's start with the master bedroom with Sam. Come and follow me this way. So the master bedroom currently in this house is situated on the northeast side of the house. We have a very, very spacious bedroom. We are located on top of the living room with the same alcove window. Very elegant draperies, elegant California shutters, which are actually on most of the windows. We have a updated 4-piece bathroom with a large vanity, a glass shower. What I love is a window in the bathroom. Broadloom, very comfortable, also good for noise insulation between floors.
Coming to one of the 6 bedrooms, I think, Christian, you had asked earlier which bedroom kids would fight over. They're gonna fight over this one for sure. So here, beautiful picture window, and then this dramatic vaulted area here. And this is large enough for a homework area, double closet, built-in shelves, and this incredible sunlight coming through. I'm going to say that children would fight over this bedroom. So let's go in. There's 5 bedrooms. There's a 6th one that's presently used as a den. Let's go in to showcase the other rooms for you.
Before I go into the bedroom, I would love to point out this beautifully renovated family bathroom in a very classic, timeless style. Beautiful Carrera marble flooring laid in a herringbone pattern, custom vanity, marble top, undermounted sinks, beautiful glass shower / bathtub combo. And this bathroom would sort of service the bedrooms on this floor, other than, of course, the master, which has its own ensuite bathroom. The 3rd bedroom, again, beautiful bay window, spectacular drapery actually. Broadloom again, very cozy. This house has hot water radiant heat, which is the most comfortable heat you can have. It's also very good for people of energies because it doesn't recycle dirty air. And a lot of people then ask, well, what do we do about air conditioning? Well, this house has an air conditioning system which is fed through a space pack system in the attic. You can see the little holes on the ceiling. That's what that would be. That's for air conditioning.
Well, this is, welcome to the study. This could be a bedroom if someone chose, although we're going to see the top floor. Again, I think maybe teenagers might be fighting over that top floor as well. It's wonderful. So coming back through to the sunroom, remember I said that when the house was built, the architecture of these homes had these wonderful sunrooms to relax, to let air flow through, and this is now a home office. There are wall-to-wall windows. It is so bright, and then you see the charming leaded glass windows, which are over the staircase. So there's privacy from the sunroom. When this home was built, these windows would have been open and the air would have flown throughout. So you have this room that's a study, could be the 6th bedroom. You have this beautiful home office sunroom. Now let's go to the 3rd floor. A lot of staircases to 3rd floors are steep. This is very gracious and wide. You don't have that steepness where you feel like you're climbing a mountain. This is very, very gracious.
And then continuation of the grand landing, very spacious again. Facing Douglas Drive to the north side of the house, we have 2 equally sized rooms, beautifully proportioned rooms. I'll take you into one of them. New broadloom flooring, beautiful windows, very spacious for a 3rd floor because we have a very little effect from the sloped roofing in this room. So perfectly large furniture fits into these bedrooms. Walk-in closet, California shutters on all the windows again. Perfect for guests to be away from the family, or if you have a large family, a blended family would be perfect for this house. If you have a mixture of younger kids and older kids, you can put the older kids on the 3rd floor while the younger kids still sleep with the parents on the 2nd floor. And Paul is waiting for us in the other bedroom.
So we're in the last bedroom on the top floor. And as Christian pointed out, these are approximately equal in size. What I love about this room, you have windows on both sides. First of all, the windows are original, they're California shutters, but look at how the shape is. Isn't that intriguing? It's lovely to see that items that were designed by the architect in 1912 have been retained to this day. It's a really lovely shape.
And you see that's what in the facade on the 3rd floor gives that elegance to the 3rd floor. Also for our viewers, this 3rd floor has its own bathroom, again, that services these bedrooms. It's updated with beautiful Carrara marble, 2 sinks, large glass shower, good for teenage boys or for guests. And then we were mentioning a separate walk-in closet. I mean, it could be anything really. It could be a home office for teenagers. It could be whatever you wanted, but I think it's a very clever use for seasonal clothes so that your master cupboards only hold the clothes you need at that time.
So frequently these rooms were used to store luggage. This is huge. I mean, there's a lot of clothing. The lady of the house has her out of season clothing in this space. Christian's right. This would make a very nice homework area for children. But it's a terrific space. Let's go back to the heating cooling system. Christian talked about the boiler system. You see above, this is part of what's called a space pack system. It's part of the cooling system, but it's part of, in winter, it can be used to recycle air for humidification only. It's a wonderful, wonderful system because naturally heat rises to the 3rd floor. This is designed, look at the size of this extraction area. So this is designed to extract maximum heat in the summer, so you have a consistency of temperature on all floors. In my opinion, and I'm sure Christian will say the same thing, it's the perfect duality of systems, heating and cooling. We're back in the Browns Hotel, beautiful lounge area. And then we'll take a sneak peek outside and then go into the lower level. What's nice about this is there's a handy natural slate flooring where children can enter, natural stone patios, the beautiful, very private and fenced in back garden, the fun basketball net, the garage, which is a rarity in Rosedale, that's attached to the house, and it opens to the back for easy maintenance, bringing things in and out. Come through and we'll meet you in the lower level. So this area is designed for practicality. Kids' sports equipment, lots of storage, and then this area is that the kids can have their own fun. So let's go back here. And Christian is our bartender.
Tequila, anyone? I can just see the shots of tequila lined up on this bar. I mean, teenagers, but adults alike will have a lot of fun down here. So we have this side, which was really beautifully integrated, this bar area. We have a separate bathroom tucked away, but then when you look around, it feels like we're in a cottage. Look at that beautiful fireplace. The natural stone was painted out gray, which makes it very contemporary.
The flooring is very durable. Now, these generally would have been used for bread. So look at how fun that is. So
for baking bread, you mean?
Yeah, we see a lot of houses, and as you can tell that Christian and I are fascinated by unique things. But look at this, it has the shield. Again, this would go back to 1912. It's in perfect condition. And that would have been used for baking bread. How fun is that? I imagine the original homeowner liked to bake fresh bread.
And look at all the natural light we're getting.
Good
through
point.
These windows. So we really don't, it doesn't feel like we're in a lower level whatsoever.
These windows are above grade. So when we look out here, the grade level is approximately here, lower down, which means from a water perspective, this is just the perfect situation to have the windows well above grade for light and for water maintenance.
So Paul and I have always a very clear vision of who we feel the buyer for houses. And here we both agreed it's somebody who has a sense of style, who is like the two of us, an old soul, a blended family, large family, and who just wants to take a bit of piece of Europe back into their own home. This is for great art collections, antique collections, but you can also really jazz it up with modern furniture if that's more your style.
It's a very impressive yet warm. I feel very warm and comfortable in
Paul
this
said
home.
something before we started the open house. He said, God, this is one of those houses I would really like to come for dinner. And you're absolutely right. Thank you everyone for joining us today. We are saying goodbye from 167 Douglas Drive, which is listed at $6,250,000. It's a 5-bedroom house, could easily be a 6-bedroom house, or as many home offers as you want. For private showings, either reach out to Paul or myself, and we'll be happy to walk you through the house in person. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and visit our website for more photos. A less fun video because we won't be on the video, but we'd love to hear from you. We're at paulandchristian.com. Thank you and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.